Hi Aries, this is Samantha from Insights Tarot, and I'm here to give you your general read for the first part of March 2020. This is a general read for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Check out that Venus sign video if you're looking into matters of love. If you happen to have Venus in Aries, you are in the right spot, okay? So remember, general reading, Aries, won't resonate with all of you. Take from it what you can and leave the rest. And this is for the 1st through the 15th of March. There are two decks here because there are going to be two rows. The top row with this deck is going to be what's going on outside of you and around you. And the bottom row is what's going on inside of you. What are you thinking and feeling? And just getting straight to the reading, let's go ahead. What's going on with Aries right now? What is going on with Aries? What's going on around them, outside of them? What is happening, Aries? Okay, well, we have one flipped over, so we'll do that first. Knight of Cups. Right here. And then the next one out is Eight of Pentacles. The next one that just flipped on us is the Knight, or the King, excuse me, King of Swords. And then the bottom of the deck, let's see what that is. King of Pentacles, gosh. Okay, we got a lot of people in your reading this go around. And do some adjusting. Okay, so the bottom row. You're feeling very social right now, Aries. Getting out and about. Let's see here. What is Aries thinking and feeling? What's on their mind? What is going on with Aries in terms of their thinking? Again, King of Pentacles. So look at this card and this card are one and the same, just two different decks. So the messages will be emphasized for the King of Pentacles at this time. What else is going on in Aries' mindset? That's lovely. That's the sun. Happy. Wow. Very nice. Two of Cups popped out in the end. Okay. Bottom of the deck. The Moon. Okay, Aries, as always, starting with that top row. King of Pentacles is your general energy. And I'm really feeling like this is you. I feel like right now you're very, you're grounded more than usual. And I think you're putting a lot of effort and energy into matters of work. Building something, I just heard. You're building something. For some of you, it's building a reputation. Here's that Three of Cups. I said you're feeling more social than not just a moment ago. Here it is. I think you're getting out and about. If it's not, in a personal setting, it's in business. You're mingling, making connections, okay? I think there's a lot of give and take going on for you. For some of you, it's helping others, or they're helping you, okay? And this could be in personal sense. Some of you are helping a friend move, or they're helping you move. I'm definitely seeing boxes being moved onto a moving truck. For some of you, this is financial. This is making, for some of you, it's making contributions to charities. I see like business charity events for some of you. And for some of you, you're the public speaker. You're doing some speaking events for some of you with the Queen of Wands popping up here. So maybe you're a keynote speaker, a motivational speaker, some sort of life coach. Whatever it is, you're standing up in front of a lot of people and you're speaking with all your heart to others. For some of you, this is educational. You happen to be a professor or a teacher, and you're passing forward knowledge in your own witty way, I just heard. But for many of you, right now, you're very grounded with this King of Pentacles. And you're putting your best foot forward in some sort of venture. And I feel like it's a new venture. I'm really drawn to this huge pentacle in the back of the throne here, which really makes me feel Ace of Pentacles a lot here. So this is something you recently started, I feel, for many of you. I feel like you're putting everything you got. You're working overtime. And you're happily doing it. And I think whatever it is you're doing, it affects other people in a positive way. I mean, the Three of Cups comes out, and Three of Cups is all about collaborating. So yeah, you're out and about. You're definitely, I keep hearing signing contracts. Some of you, it's book signings. Or you're, like I said earlier, you're a teacher, you're giving assignments. For some of you, it's giving a speech, addressing a bunch of people in a public atmosphere. If you're not the one doing the addressing, then you're among the crowd. I do feel like for some Aries, you're receiving some money. Some money from possibly this event that you're in, or you're donating money, as I said earlier. You're giving or receiving money. For some of you, it could be from an event that you're getting money from, a legal issue that you're getting money from the government. We are in tax season here in America. And it could be, as for others, it could be work related. So this could be money from, like I said, a new source of income from a new set of clientele coming in. This could be money from a promotion or a job offer which you've taken. Maybe you've signed a contract. You're going to perform for the, I don't know what you're doing, Aries, but it's like you're performing and they're paying you partial payment up front, and then you get the rest when you do the gig. For some of you, that could be very well, it could be musical. You could be singing, playing guitar, or, some sort of instrument. For others of you, your voice is your instrument. It could be singing. It could be making a public address. I do feel like it's in the social setting, and I really feel like for many of you, you're very much, you're out in the public eye at this time. And I think I remember, weren't you, even in February, you were picking up your pace there at the end of February, becoming more and more social, because I feel like if I remember correctly, you were in a withdrawal early on in February for a minute. But now you're out and about. You're among the masses. And for some of you, it's work. And for some of you, it's pleasure. I really do see both happening for you guys at this time. Some of you, it's just hanging out more with your friends, making that a priority because you're freeing up your time. Or maybe you have a directive there. For some of you, it might be that you're trying to meet new people on purpose. The Two of Cups does come up, and that tells me you're wanting to meet, some of you are trying to meet somebody special. If you're a single Aries, that might be something up your alley. With the Knight of Cups, you're definitely, for some of you, you're doing a lot of communication. Communication seems to be highlighted now. I'm definitely feeling like you're taking actions. And, you know, with the Ten of Pentacles below, I really feel like this is heartfelt communications. For some of you, it's spiritually oriented. For others of you, this is for work, okay? You're giving and addressing. I feel like you're giving communications to address certain issues. Okay. Now, if I'm leaning into the relationship side, I feel like for those in relationships, there's I think there's some work to be had in making communications happen in a relationship that hasn't been going as planned. If you've been struggling in your relationship, there could have been recently, or is even still now, some space. It feels where there's no communication, or very little at least, going on. And you're having to work double overtime to start the communication anew, which I feel might very well happen now. So for some of you, it's giving and receiving communications after a period of time of no communications. For others of you, it's giving or receiving apologies. It's about mending fences, mending arguments, mending wounds, okay? Making things better, working issues out within a relationship. Speaking your mind, clearing the air, working through the fears, which are indicated with the moon. But this is an emotional relationship. There's a love and care here. And whatever happened, it might have triggered fears or touched you very emotionally. And there's a lot to be discussed. So I feel like you're going to put a very firm and rooted effort into that now, Aries. For single Aries, I'm really feeling like it's just a matter of, balancing out my time and deciding what it is I really want. Purging away with the King of Swords down there. I'm seeing some Aries dating and being like, well, he or she's not the one. Let's go on to another. It's like you're testing different waters, going down different avenues, trying to do things different. You're just trying to find the one for you. And so we've got some Aries really dating, ringing in the ear. Confirmation for me. So you're just out and about and you're really trying to hook up. And so you're doing a lot of socializing. For partnered Aries having issues outside of the bringing forth the communication, I keep hearing date night, and I really feel like this also applies to partnered Aries at this time as a way to move forward and mend through a hard patch. There could be the idea of spending more time with your partner than you have been, or taking and trying to do things different than you have. Maybe, if you don't get a lot of time together, you might just be doing a date night with your partner, having, if you have kids, having them being watched, and spending some alone time with your partner at this time because you know it's needed and necessary. But at the end of the day, communications and actions are highlighted now. You're going to take action to want to heal a relationship or to look for a new relationship. And other Aries, this is more about work and putting in a solid effort there. I really feel lots of, like I said earlier, lots of involvement with other people, lots of collaborating, connecting, business cards flying everywhere, phone numbers being given out, emails going back and forth, setting up and making arrangements, signing contracts, starting new things. And it will be different for different ones of you. Others of you, you've already gotten by that part. You're actually to the part where you're actually now performing, going to be doing that function, doing the speaking, doing the singing, providing your, fulfilling your end of the contract to which you've signed. That's why 8 of Pentacles is here. Now, this could be a new job for some of you. But if it's not a new job, it's just a new job, as in you signed a new contract. For some of you, you work, contract to contract. So you've signed on a new contract. For others of you, it's learning a new skill. This is the Apprentice card, and it does indicate, learning and educational experiences, which was brought in earlier with the message that some of you are doing teaching right now. You're giving lessons. You're doing talking in front of a large group of people. That, or you have decided to go back to school to learn something new. And you're spending a lot of time and effort, and you're putting in a lot of hours. I mean, it's like you're burning the midnight oil to learn something new. It's going to be different for different ones of you, and I think I say it every time. This is a general reading. If you want specific, contact me. We'll set up a personal reading. That means going to be different messages for different Aries and different aspects, and you're all on different journeys, right? Some of you are in school. Some of you are teachers and professors. Some of you are motivational speakers or or coaches of a wide variety. I really feel like a lot of you are mentoring or helping, teaching, inspiring, empowering others right now with your words. You're putting a lot of effort into it. It's also a creative project. For those of you who are creative, let's say you're into arts, it's signing new contracts for, showings, art gallery showings. I'm not quite sure what the right word is for it, but it's like where you're displaying all the work that you've done. There's a show, and the show must go on, and for some of you, you're at the point where you're about to perform. Eight is my number for success. So you're going to have success with this. It's going to go off without a hitch. This is confirmation that that's indeed what's going to happen for those of you who haven't done it yet. I feel like if you are into a creative project, I really feel like pieces are going to sell. You're going to sell some of your work. If you're a writer, it's books. If you're an artist, depending on what you do and what you show, I really feel like whatever it is, it's going to be success. You're going to create an income. Knight of Swords pops up, and for me, this tells me, for some of you, this is very much relationship oriented. This could be an air sign, Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini man or woman that you're spending time with now. It could be, for some of you, somebody you meet while you're socializing, somebody who's important to you. For some of you, this is love, romantic love. For others of you, this is somebody who is helping you out, like a sidekick or an assistant or a partner if it's in business. This is also Archangel Michael coming through in your reading. This is when Archangel Michael comes through, it's him saying, you're on the right path. You're exactly where you need to be right now, Aries. Don't change a thing. And you're being divinely guided and protected. When the King of Swords comes out, I feel like, like I mentioned earlier, with relationships, those of you partnered up or having conflict or recent conflict in a situation, you've really had to go within. I'm really feeling like a hermit feel here, like the communication was severed, and you've been doing a lot of thinking about what avenue you want to go. I'm really feeling like your partner, especially here with the Two of Cups and your realm of thinking, your partner's been on your mind a lot and what you want to do. And the Knight of Cups suggests you're going to take forward movement and mending. You're going to work things out with the Eight of Pentacles there. For some of you, you feel like you might have lost your way in a relationship. Don't worry, things are going to work out. You're exactly where you need to be right now. There are some lessons to be learned, but I'm drawn to the sun at the top of his chair here. This is the symbol for the sun. And you have the sun in your reading, which tells me I feel like there are going to be positive results to whatever issue. Positive reconciliation, positive mending. Okay? And this is also the card of speaker. Speaking your mind. It's giving or getting counsel. For some of you, you're absolutely going to be doing a lot of talking. Talking is highlighted now. Okay? Moving and a grooving. Shimmying and a shaking. You're really going to be getting out there, mingling. And for those of you business-minded, it's going to bring in new sources of revenue. For others of you who are more relationship minded, it's about working through issues, and it's going to happen. There are going to be positive results there. So where are you mentally? Well, for some of you, you're a little nervous, but you're more emotional now than not. I think you're nervous because, well, for some of you, public speaking doesn't come naturally. For others of you, you're nervous just about something new that you've been working on, is the feeling I'm getting. And, you know, there's a big pause because you're nervous because you don't know what the future's going to hold here with the Seven of Cups. And you seem to be overthinking the matter, but ultimately you want success. And you're willing to put in the work and effort to bring that stability and success into you. So I really feel like what I'm seeing here is just a temporary fluke. You're nervous about something. You could be nervous about making amends. You could be nervous. Are they going to even accept my phone call? Are they even going to accept the apology? So this is about fears for some of you. Fears and anxiety and nervousness. Some of you, it's just general butterflies in the stomach, you know. Not knowing. The not knowing is what is killing you, is what I keep hearing. You don't know how things are going to result, and you're driving yourself nuts over it. And this is in business-related matters as well as personal. Okay. It could be over a contract. It could be over a new person you just met, business or pleasure. It could, you know, do they like me? Do they not like me? Will they say yes if I ask them out on a date? How is this crowd going to, you know, are they going to like what I have to say? Are they going to clap for me, or are they going to boo me and heckle me off the stage? That sort of thing. You're just asking yourself a lot of questions, and you're making yourself very nervous. You're being asked and advised to have some faith in yourself, because you're exactly where you need to be. You have everything you need to make this work out, and you're being divinely guided and protected. It will turn out better than you expect, is what I'm being told. So have some faith right now. The moon card is just that you're emotionally heightened at this time right now. And for some of you, it's about work related. But, you know, despite whatever the anxiety is, Aries, you're putting in a solid effort despite it. And that's beautiful. And here it is again, doubly so, like I said earlier, and I addressed this. Business and work is what's on your mind. This whole bottom row is how are you thinking and what are you feeling. You're all about business. And you see the capital, all the money in the bank back there in his safe. You're about making some money, and I feel like many of you have made money or are about to make a decent amount of money via a contract, or some sort of opportunity, some function, gig, whatever you want to call it, where you're displaying your talents and you signed on a dotted line to do so. You're going to make some nice money there. And you're putting in a lot of effort. You're very focused on what it is you're doing, what actions you're going to take. Now, for others of you who haven't quite got that far, you're drawing plans up now. You're creating you're spending time and energy on deciding how things are going to go down. For some of you, it's filling out a contract. For others of you, it's making plans. It's cultivating a plan to stick to. Like I said, I see lots of things being signed, paperwork and contracts. Sun card says you couldn't be happier though, and this is a card of opportunities and blessings. So doors are opening up in business and in education. And you're taking them. You're seeing them and you're taking them. The Sun card is the happiest card of the deck. And I really think that some of you are going to be recognized now. You're going to be seen by many. And that's exactly what's meant to happen. This is an attainment of a personal goal for some of you. But this card can represent public recognition. So for your work, for your gifts and abilities. So I really feel like for some of you, that's exactly what's going to be going down at this time. And you couldn't be happier about it. With the Two of Cups, I definitely feel like you're maintaining balance. And if you're not, you're looking to. I think you're aware that you got to stay balanced, even though you want to. There is a lot of drive there. I feel the energy. It's sizzling. It's cracking and sizzling because you have such great desire and push right now. And it's directed in a very practical way through the King of Pentacles. For some of you, there are some life-changing things that are happening for you now. It'll be different for different ones of you, but it could be job job related or relationship related. For some of you, it's romance and love. For others of you, it's family, friends, or spiritual. So you're getting out a lot more. You're communicating and you're taking action. I do see monies coming in for Aries at this time. Some of you, it's a decent amount. Others of you, still getting money. It might be lesser than. It'll be different for different ones of you. General nervousness is an underlier at this time. So stay as balanced as you can and try and be realistic about things. Know that you're being divinely guided and you're actually absolutely right where you're supposed to be right now. Okay. Healing with the angels. No, nope. I was just advised not to use that. They want me to use angel answer. So, okay. So with angel answer, let's pull an additional message. What is it? Okay, well, there it is. If you believe. So this is saying have faith. Things will work out if you believe. They'll work out as you want if you believe. You can have it if you believe. You can add that to anything that's going on here for you. If you believe you can have it, it will be yours. And it puts the power in your hands. It really does. Within the next few months. So whatever is going on now, it's going to happen and stretch out through the next few months for you. Which is lovely. So if you're signing contracts, your date might not be for several months. And you have time to make that plan I was speaking about. For others of you, it's, you know, you're preparing to go back to school. Your speaking engagement is in several months. You know, you could be meeting somebody within that time frame as well, I just heard, okay? It'll be different for different ones of you. Keep that in mind. So those are your messages. I hope they resonate. Comment below. Let me know. And if you happen to like the layout, how I read the cards, the messages that I give, hit that like and subscribe button. Love having you here, Aries. I love doing these for you. Definitely do. And I want to thank you for spending this time today watching this video. Till next time, do take care. Good luck with everything. Love and light always. Namaste.